Mr. Brian, you want to say something? Hello, Mr. Brian.
Yes. Um, yes. So I am thinking about this activity list of a thing, and I'm starting to think that in the real life, um, for a very big project, this I am beginning to think if this will not become very cumbersome and a little bit difficult to manage, because if you are considering to build let me think about a big okay, like Dangote's refinery, for instance. Dangote refinery is a project, you understand? Okay, and so imagine um, you breaking down the entire refinery factory into work packages in forms of WBSs, and then you now go further into each of the work packages and trying to break it down into activities.
Trust me.
I can tell you, you will have several pages of activities,
Of course.
several.
Of course. Trust me, it will be done. Because if they don't do it, there will be chaos. Don't forget, what you have in your WBS, you cannot plot that on a schedule. It is activities that you plot down on a schedule. Of course, you agree with me that in your project you have Gantt charts. Is it
Yeah,
what
Gantt
you
chart.
put inside your Gantt chart? It's activities now. It is the activities that you break out or break down from your work packages. Those are the actual actions. Those are the actual verbal to-dos. They are actions. Those are
You
the kind of
probably agree.
you want to plot on a Gantt chart.
Then you probably agree with me that on a project like that, then you will have to employ someone to manage just schedule alone,
Ha!
probably.
No, you did not say team of people. Hey! When you see, there are projects that you have a team, just like, okay, let me give a very simple example. If I'm fighting you now and I sue you in the courts, you get one lawyer, I get one lawyer. Okay. If we are talking about presidential election, I win presidential election, you are now challenging me. Are you going to get one lawyer? Did you ever
Okay,
follow
now.
the court proceeding of when Atiku, presidential, what they call this thing, tribunal? Do you know the number of lawyers they get?
Yeah, I see.
Just try, just maybe you could Google it. In some cases, they get as many as 40 something lawyers. And if I happen for something, you'll be surprised that like 20 of them can be senior advocates. Son. So the question is why? No, you prefer to Jolas on the court. And it's sometimes I used to feel that way. Because when it's time you see them in the television, see that they're all sitting down. What are they now doing? And each time you're collecting millions and millions and millions of naira. But because when a case is very complicated, you need to have a team of expert people to be able to play different roles for you. And that is the same thing with project management. When a project has a super large scope, you need a team of project managers. One person can never, ever, ever, ever be able to handle it. You have to break it down and then you assign to different people. Then you now have one super massively experienced project manager to now head the team of project managers. It's very
Program
interesting.
manager, maybe.
Sorry, project managers, yes. You know how
I said program manager, but
well, depending. If it's a program, then you have a program manager. If it's a project, then it's a project manager, depending on administrative issues of how you have structured it.
okay.
So that answers that. Well,
Yeah,
but
yes.
the very valid thing you have said there is a very valid one. It's a very valid one. It could get very. That's why they tell you that corporate management is complex. It's quite complex. Even for a small project. If you are not careful, things will just go out of hand.